All right. Get my stuff set up. Hi, Opus family. Sorry I missed last week. Again, if you're new here, my name is Kayla. I'm the client account consultant here at Opus Management, a place where we try to make technology easier for you, allow you to navigate it, and build your business. So on Wednesdays, we do Water Cooler Wednesday, where I come on and we talk about different topics. Last month, we talked about Microsoft and some of the other offerings that a lot of people don't utilize in their Microsoft Office, whether that's through Outlook, through SharePoint, PowerPoint, all of those pieces, but then also what you can do and how we can help you develop those things. So I apologize for missing last week. I went to help out one of our clients' saddle house out at the NRCHA Cow Horse Stallion Stakes in Vegas. So my time was all kinds of messed up. And I'm just getting adjusted to being back home in Texas and back on my normal time. 2 hours behind is such, man, that'll mess with you. And so just kind of one of those things. So I apologize for missing last week and not bringing you anything on Microsoft, guys. But for most people, they use Microsoft regularly. If it's something that you struggle with, or if you are curious about SharePoint, we are definitely here to help. We can build you out any of those things, help you with Power Automate, with the flows, forms, any of that kind of stuff. So great tool for your HR. Great tool for hiring and onboarding and tracking things as they change, especially with policies in small business. So if you're interested, you can follow us and contact us on any of the social media platforms. We are at Opus Management on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and then you can find me on all of those things or email me directly. My email is k.roe@opusmanagement.us. So that is the one thing when you are looking, it is opusmanagement.us. Otherwise it takes you to somebody else and then you won't get to work with us. So look for our purple and teal. I don't even know what that's called. I have to ask. But so happy April. I hope everybody has started this month off with not too many showers. We are looking for rain here for the next 2 weeks in Texas. Doesn't make me very excited because I really was looking forward to getting some ride time in now that I'm back home and on my normal schedule. So outside of that, let's talk a little bit about branding on social media. So this is something that came up while I was out at Stallion Stakes. There was a lot of great horses, and I really got to thinking as I was going through different social medias and looking at the different stallions that were out there and what they brought to the table, right? Like, so Facebook's easy, Instagram's easy. It seems like everybody's on it. It's an easy way to reach a really large portion, or a really large population. But the thing that I started to notice, and a couple of our clients that I work with in that field, I started to notice something about the flow of their page. So if you were to go and look at whether it's their Facebook page, their Instagram page, what does that message look like? When you have multiple people working on managing a page, the content can kind of get strewn. And this is something that you want people to be able to recognize you, right? Like, you want people to recognize what it is that you bring to the table. So whatever your small business is, you want people to be able to recognize that. And you want them to see it and immediately think, oh, hey, I know that is Opus Management, right? So on Wednesdays, you guys see me come across live, and you know that Kayla's talking Water Cooler Wednesday. It's something that, we have to be very conscious of every time that we post. Occasionally, business owners will mix up their Facebook and which site that they're on. So they might think that they're on the business site or on their personal site to share something, and it's actually on their business page. And, just keeping an eye on that and ensuring that you aren't sharing things that don't speak to your brand, right? To your values, to your brand, to your purpose, whatever it is that you've got your business, or like in my case, some of the horses or horse trainers, they still have a brand, but we're not speaking the same thing, right? So we're making a mistake in that we aren't being consistent in the message. If everything that you're posting is very positive and uplifting and encouraging, you don't want to go in and put one of those sarcastic memes that comes across, something that maybe goes better on your personal page. And your personal page too is kind of branding that. You're kind of branding and tagging yourself along with the business pages as well. I know I'm connected to several that I'm not necessarily known for, and that's okay. But it's still the same message, right? It's still a very positive message. Honest and transparent, but it's still positive. Things don't always go as planned. And a lot of times people get caught in the social media world making it seem perfect. And nothing is perfect. I hate to break it. I've been through so many things that look perfect, and when you really break down to it and you get into it, it's not. People want real, but they don't want really honest. They want to know what's going on. So if you have a bad day, you can be honest about that. If, in this particular case, if the horse show doesn't go well, being honest about it is huge. Being able to be truthful that, while we spent this absorbent amount of money on entry fees, the horse didn't perform, or we did the pattern wrong, or we let the cow loose, we let the cow get away from us. Being honest about those things and, and being humble about them just helps you build that trust with the people that are following along with you. And in that trust is when you can start to provide them with your solution. So every business is built on a solution, and you can't sell it if you don't present the problem. So we've got to talk about the problem that's going on that our business provides a solution. And in that, we come back to this branding, and how you've branded yourself, how you present yourself, and how you present yourself on social media is huge. A lot of the influencers, have really done a great job with, as they've gotten bigger and sticking to their brand. There's several that really have built out, and have stayed true to what they're doing and why they started. So they're connected to that why with what they do. So if you think about it, it really should come through in all of your pieces, right? In the way that you hire, in the way that you market yourself on social media, in the way that your website presents when people log on, in the way that your employees act, and the way that they represent themselves, right? If you're not hiring the right people that are connected to your values, it's going to come out. And there's so much access. There's so much that people have access to nowadays. They can find you for anything, and they can find you anywhere, dang near. You have to be really careful because everybody's got an opinion, and everybody, while they have a right to express that opinion, doesn't have the right to cram it down your throat. But you have to be mindful as a business owner and what you're doing with that, and how you're presenting not only yourself, but also your business and the brand in today's social media. So really sitting down and having a centralized theme will make for a better overall story. So your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, your TikTok, all of that tells a story. And all of that story comes back into the brand. And it comes back to what you're doing and why you're doing it. So getting really clear on that and really clear on your goals. So as we continue through this month, we'll talk more about that. But really looking this week as we get rolling into the month of April, and for most people into the second quarter of the year. Can't believe we're already through a quarter of 2023. It doesn't seem right. But getting really clear on what it is that you're doing as a business, you as a person, what is it you want to do? There are so many tools out there for people right now. You have got access like nobody's had access before. You can Google things on your phone. There are YouTube videos for just about everything. Google will teach you classes. They will show you, things that you can do. You can search for podcasts to listen, while you're working out or cleaning stalls or mowing the yard. There's the opportunity and the tools and the amount of information that we have access to in today's age. There's no excuse, right? Like, you can learn to do dang near anything, and you have access. Goodness knows, while I was in Vegas, I was working on another project and was able to order things while I was there and had them delivered. And guess what? They were here when I got home. So really making sure that you get clear on your why, which then helps you get clear on what your values, what your mission statement's going to be, what your brand's going to look like, and then stay true to that. It can change, right? Like, if your purpose for the business can change, but ultimately you're going to have in the very center your why, and that's going to stay pretty consistent for you. I would hope, you're not going to have a huge moral change in the middle of your 50s if you start this at 20. But, keep going and make sure as you scroll through your social media that you're keeping your message. Make sure that things are flowing. If you've got more than one person that's running your social media, if you have people that are co-creators or co-owners on your platform, ensure that things aren't being shared that deviate from that, because that's the fastest way to lose the trust of the people that are following you and of your clients. And if you lose that trust, then it will hurt the business, whether that's in sales, whether that's in coaching sessions, whether that's in a potential client, and being able to follow that through and stay true to your brand. So I know this was really broad today, and we're going to be a little bit quicker than what I normally am, but after being in Vegas, I got some things to catch up on. So again, my name is Kayla. I'm the client account consultant here at Opus Management. You can catch me every Wednesday at 11:30 Central Time. So you got to watch those time zones. But I'm here on all of our social medias for Opus Management, whether that's YouTube, TikTok. Nope, not TikTok. TikTok's personal. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong list of things on my streaming platform. But YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. You can find us on any of those apps at Opus Management. You can check our website out at opusmanagement.us. Again, my name's Kayla Rowe. You can email me directly at k.roe@opusmanagement.us. I'm always available. If you check our website, you can schedule time. We can do consultations and discovery sessions for your business if you want some help. We specialize in not only Sage and Acumatica accounting software, but also in SharePoint and Microsoft Office. So we're here to help with your marketing and business needs, make this technology thing a little bit easier for you, and help you streamline some of the struggles that small and medium-sized businesses have. So I will see you guys next week, Opus family. Same time, same platform that you're on, and I look